Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So July 2.0 is on a roll again. Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture and leader of the Patriotic Alliance Party Gayton McKenzie finds himself in hot water as old tweets surface. Gayton's old tweets seemingly make reference to black people with numerous stereotypes and even go as far as referring to them as the K-slur. Now this is a bombshell given his pursuit of the Open Chats podcast and their recent racist remakes about the colored community. However, the internet is forever and South African Twitter quickly reminded us of Gayton's support for Ronaldo Gauss. Now Ronaldo Gauss was supposed to join parliament but was let go after videos surfaced of him using the K-slur multiple times in multiple videos. Gayton is currently being called out for his double standards in handling Gauss allegations and Open Chats allegations.
This is a conversation that we can have. I'm quite happy to engage on political parties and ministers that get involved in this particular discussion. Now, a number of political parties have condemned what was said on the podcast. However, the PA specifically went and they laid a criminal charge. The Minister of Sports, Gayton McKenzie, indicated that he's going to make it his mission to cancel those podcasters. The problem here is the double standards. So Minister Gayton McKenzie from the PA went to bat for Ronaldo Gauss and said, you mustn't cancel him, hold him accountable, but don't cancel him. He was young when he made those mistakes. And when he got backlash, he then, changed his stance. But only when a next video came out, the worst video. Okay. So, you already red flag double standards because, he wants to cancel two podcasters, but he was comfortable having someone in parliament that used hate speech. All right. Even though it was historical. The next thing is that if you are going to sit and you are going to say this.
Racism against black people is wrong. Racism against colored people is wrong. Against Indian people is wrong. Against white.
This is what's happening on X right now. And this is only a few of them. All the crying faces cover hate speech used by Minister McKenzie. To my knowledge, there has been no apology for this. There has been no consequences for this. You can't sit on a public platform as a minister and say racism is wrong and, we are going to do something about it. And you've honed in on two podcasters, but sign off on a politician that would have joined you in parliament.
Now Gayton's response to these allegations has been lacking any actual accountability or remorse. He tweeted that there was seemingly more outrage at the response of the colored community against the racism stated on Open Chats. However, that statement is contradicted by the overwhelming support on TikTok calling for the cancelling of podcasts such as Open Chats. Numerous outlets, social media personalities and everyday users have called out the podcast in support of the colored community.
DSTV has officially dropped the Open Chats podcast following public outrage over a viral clip filled with offensive remarks about the colored community. The comments have sparked nationwide anger, with civil society, political leaders, and South Africans from all walks of life calling for accountability. Now, in the video,
Now the Patriotic Alliance went as far as laying criminal charges for hate speech, while Gayton's past tweets make disparaging remarks on black culture and even refers to other racial communities with disparaging names. Gayton's passion pursuit even led to him calling out numerous media outlets including the SABC.
Hello everyone. I have made contact with SABC. The CEO of SABC rightfully showed us that we are wrong in mentioning SABC in our papers and that they have nothing to do with that vile podcast. And they don't work with them. They are not on SABC platforms. So let me apologize to SABC for mistakenly thinking they are part of it. I've also spoken to MultiChoice because this was aired on the 25th of July on the platforms. MultiChoice is not renewing their association with this podcast, and they are disgusted with what they have seen. These people are apparently on YouTube. So what we are doing now, we are moving to YouTube and TikTok. There should be no place to hide for racists. If you are a white racist, black racist, a racist remains a racist. And in South Africa, there will be no place for racism. They can laugh about it, but we know. Hulle het op die verkeerde hond se stert getrap. For too long, the people were comfortable to show racism towards this community. This is where we draw the line. We will destroy them if we let them get away with it. They must know. They must grow up knowing racism is wrong. Thank you. TikTok, YouTube, you next.
Now I am in agreement that in South Africa we have no place for racism. However, the blatant hypocrisy displayed in Gayton's treatment of white racists versus people of color perpetuating racism is too hard to ignore. His alleged own use of slurs shows a lack of consistency that doesn't show the Rainbow Nation approach ministers should have. Numerous people are calling him out on Twitter, with the K slur being the leading trend. People are rightfully outraged and are calling for his immediate dismissal. What do you think? Should Gayton be removed as minister following this scandal? Is there hypocrisy in his approach to racism? Comment your thoughts down below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.